In this video, I'm gonna be trying to go blue. I never really liked my natural hair color. Several years ago, I discovered that I can bleach it and lose the natural color. And using toners and direct pigments, I can change my hair color quite often. Finding toners here where we live now is rather hard. We live in a small town, and just buying toners and direct pigments has been a struggle for me because I cannot find it anywhere. I temporarily solved this problem recently when I went back to my home country and bought my favorite brand of toners. Here in this clip, I am trying to show you the difference between my favorite toner and the one that I was able to buy here. Now, I obviously mixed up two brands of toners that are not even from the same country. Then I added hair mask because I was pretty sure that the color of the toner that is my favorite would be too strong and absolutely needed to be dissolved a little bit. Now, in my experience, you should try out the toner on some strands of your hair in order to see if it is going if the color is going to stick to your hair. And as you can see, my roots are a lot darker than the rest of my hair. That's because I wasn't bleaching it for more than 6 months, and when I finally bleached it, was darker than everything else. Now, obviously, I used to bleach the roots every single month, and so my hair was a lot lighter overall. Also, it has been my objective to just grow out my hair. I just want it to be longer, and when I bleach it all the time, it just gets shorter even though I don't cut it. 1 centimeter of absolutely dried and dead ends does not count. I really wanted my hair to grow, and so now all of my hair canvas is all different colors. So now I'm gonna cover my face in Vaseline because toners also will tone your skin. It gives me this extra protective coat on my skin. I'm not gonna have to scrub off the toner off my skin later with like soaps and different scrubs. I also obviously have my ear cover-ups because cleaning the skin after toner gets on it is possible, but it's a lot harder with the ears. Ears are harder to clean, and basically you just have to throw out whatever piercings you have at that moment. My piercings get stained, so I just cover up my ears. Now, I did not anticipate this experience to be a fail. Now, obviously, I was mistaken because it is a fail. Some portions of my hair are way too dark, but I am scared to put more bleach on it. My natural curl right now is a lot more visible than a year ago. Bleaching my hair less has given me quality, but in return, my colors are just not as vibrant when I tone my hair. Often, my colors kind of look muddy. Because of how uneven my hair is bleached, the colors just don't go on smoothly. I have very dark portions on my hair that just take on the colors so much more differently than the more bleached portions of my hair. And there doesn't seem to be a way to fix it if you don't apply more bleach. But I don't want to bleach it more because it makes it less nice. And the length disappears. It eats itself. I don't even have to cut my hair sometimes. The ends of my hair just break off, creating a very uneven chemical cut. And then I also have to think always about the sun and the sea. During summertime, here where I live, here where we moved to, it's very sunny in the summertime, and my hair is also a lot darker in the sections of my hair where sun doesn't get to them. So basically, it's a death sentence for the way my hair will look if I over-bleach the portion of my hair that is on the outer layer, if that makes any sense. I could have maybe solved it if I went to a person who knows how to work with a complicated base. People like that usually showcase their skill on social media. But even if they don't, trying to fix this with a professional is going to cost me a lot of money. I just want my hair to be bleached in a more even way so that I wouldn't make sad faces when toning my hair into a new color, realizing that it's going to be super blotchy. Also, I just want to say I have 11 subscribers, and thank you to everyone who subscribe. I don't know you guys, and you have never commented on any of my videos, but you exist, and I really appreciate your attention to my content. Thank you. Let's keep applying my toner and see what happens. So at this point, I'm still hoping for a miracle. I was hoping for so long for this trip to my home country to bring my toners to the country that I live in. Here I am, finally toning my hair. It is healthy, it is long. I went through customs without problems in 2 countries with 27 bottles of toner in my luggage. It has all the colors, and I was 100% sure the first thing I was going to do was going to be blue. And from memory, it has worked well on hair that wasn't over-bleached, because it's a dark blue color. Why wouldn't it work now? Well, now I'm just gonna painfully watch myself run out of toner. I was so carefully mixing up this color and glancing at the back of my head all the time in the back mirror, and I still ran out even when I mixed up a lot more than I usually do. And to be honest, I should have wet my hair a little bit. I just don't know why. Lately I have been toning my hair on dry hair. I thought I am an expert on hair toning, but honestly looks like I don't know what I'm doing at all whatsoever. In my defense, for the past year, I have been only toning my hair when it's dry. And for some reason, it felt like it was working better than on wet hair. To be honest, as I'm editing this video, I just want to bleach my hair to be lighter. I had this fantasy of myself that I was going to be like a mermaid. I love snorkeling and we go to the sea every day during summer, or almost every day. So going into this blue adventure, I was pretty sure the blue would go on perfectly. Then it would wash off to be a lighter blue. I would look so beautiful on all of my GoPro videos, like an actual underwater mermaid. So then the light blue would just wash off because the summer season is going to be lasting until September for sure. And in October, I would be becoming pink or purple or something in between, or even red. Also, I was in a rush here because the next day we had to leave for the Tango Festival. So basically we would be dancing and I would be wearing dresses and cute outfits and heels. So then after having several snacks, I took off my bonnet, and without even washing off the color, the toner, I was absolutely 100% sure that it was a fail. There was still a small little chance that while drying my hair with a fan, I would discover that it's not that bad. But I actually knew that a miracle did not happen and was not going to happen. I washed off my hair in the sink and I knew that it's not blue, it's green, and it's a very patchy and dirty green. It was a very swampy green, very crocodile swamp, lake, algae type of green. I was very upset, and I also knew that I wasn't going looking like this at the festival. I wanted to feel pretty and I wanted to have good pictures. Also at this point, I think I decided that I'm not gonna keep filming, and I decided that I'm not gonna make a video out of this. The next hour I spent putting toner on my hair. Again, this is me washing it off. I did not carefully mix the color. I just applied blue toner on my hair, wet hair. It got everywhere. It got everywhere on me. It got on the floor. I was scrubbing it off of my skin. In total, on this transformation, I spent 2.5 bottles of toner, 2 of which were my favorite brand that I thought I need very little of, the ones that I thought I need to mix in with some hair mask because of how intense of a blue it would have become if I didn't dissolve it with the mask, or so I thought. I did not even get the final result on camera, but then this is me the next day. We are driving to Summer Tango Camp. I am green, but I am also a lot more blue. There are going to be clips that I just took during the festival, and we were staying in the car and by the river. This is kind of, I'm about to take a shower. So yeah, anyways, my cat joined us. OMG ASMR. As you can see, the result was not that bad, and I did not wash my hair during the festival. I have this beautiful electric blue on the dried and bleached off, almost the dead portion of my hair. I wore clothes that I thought go well with this hair color. Don't click off just yet, I have an update for you. Then we came back home from the north of the country, and we obviously started going to the sea almost every single day. It's toner, and toner washes off. This is me in daylight, filmed on my phone, so it's not on my GoPro, and the colors are not as vivid, but I guess you can see the result, and I don't look that happy anymore. So in these clips, my hair color is more of an olive swampy green, and I hate it the most in the room. My roots did not take on any of the blue color, and they didn't even take on the green. It is now just brown. I still have one more update coming. Still, even in this clip, I absolutely love the color on the ends of my hair. The prettiest color is on the parts of my hair that are bleached the most. Here comes the last update.
Hello and welcome to the aftermath of all this situation. Let's talk about the final results. While I sip on my tropical matcha tea. I apologize for the squeaky chair. This is my hair after at least 7 washes. This is very dark. This part of my hair is freshly bleached. This still might change color because of the sun, because it is always on top of my head right here. This portion of my hair is always the most vulnerable. This zone, I can safely say this is not going to get any damage from the sun. I have stopped myself after editing this video from going and getting the bleach and bleaching myself at the very least. Basically from here to here, because this portion is way too light. We're not gonna be touching that, but I was thinking about putting the bleach on for about 5 minutes and just going up like 1.5 tones, like something. It is the end of the day and I am still sick, so instead of all of this, we're just gonna do a cute hairstyle.
And that was my hair transformation with several updates. I hope that you liked this video, and if you did, could you please tell me what was wrong with it? If you could just please give me some feedback, I would be so What color do you think would suit me the most? Do you bleach yourself your hair? Have you ever tried toning it instead of doing a box dye? Or do you go to a salon? And most importantly, what advice do you have for me? Because I have so many more colors, so many more toners at my disposition, already bought and ready to be used. I have the purple, I have the pink, and I want it all on my hair, but we need a cleaner base. I guess I need to bleach my hair a little bit more. I really need advice. I do not have money to go to a salon or to a specialist. I will see you in the next one. Bye!